How's everyone doing tonight? I originally said I was going to play Paladins tonight, but I'm not sure if I will or not. Just not feeling entirely in the mood. Again, feeling kind of out of it because of the heat. It is very bleh. Drains energy, drains appetite, drains your will. No, I'm not going to go that route. Can it be? Descendant, you're very cheap mastery, rank 12. Blah blah blah. Is this about using formas, energy activators? Hi Glass, how are you tonight? Okay, so the energy activators are like forma or whatever, but they're used on your weapons. Hi, like trying to help some people. I appreciate it, Kelly. You have yourself a nice night. Sorry, just talking to this dude about all their quests, and they skip through it so fast, and I'm skipping through it even faster. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, on the lower right-hand corner of the map, change the world difficulty hard and complete any battlefield mission in Kingston. Any infiltration mission in Kingston. Complete research on one crystallization catalyst. We might have one, or he might have given me the pattern for one right then and there. This is a fire dude that I unlocked a little while ago. I don't have many levels on him yet, though. Crystallization catalyst. Okay, I did get some of those catalyst things. Resets the target's level and can be used to assign socket types to modules. So then you put a module type on the weapon and it takes half power. He gave me specific resources to be able to do this once. That'll take 8 hours though. Complete any battlefield mission in Kingston on hard. Oh. Sorry. She pulled the mouse from my laptop. Okay, you're a good girl. And it landed on her back and she was very confused. Okay, so any mission. We'll just teleport to this first area on the left. And because it's the first time I loaded the game in a while, it's sometimes slow with loading. It says preparing shaders behind my big head. But I'm not sure if it's like cached stuff and then it empties that when you don't play it for a week. Can't remember if it was called Interception or what was that one thing where we fought waves of enemies and it was good for leveling characters up. They made me do it once early on as a quest and then I've never looked at it ever again. %. I'm guessing Seer and stuff is probably playing at Helldivers with Arcane, because I think it said on Steam he's playing that. Oh, yeah, and he went live. Pog. Submissions can be repeated, only the recurring rewards will be available after the first clear. You're gonna hear me cracking my fingers. But I'm cracking my back. Snap. Although some people saying cracking your back can be stress relieving, but I feel like that's only if you already have back issues. Please to be loading. My fire dude is only a couple levels up. I don't think he's even unlocked his 4th skill. But I did put on all the high-level mods on him, so he still has decent HP. And since defense doesn't affect your shield, shield isn't too good no matter what, even if you buff it. Enhance unique ability, question mark? Oh, that's leveling up a weapon by using multiples of the same type. So this uses ion accelerator. And you can up the reactor a little bit. This lets you lock in the specialties. So the more things you lock in, the more expensive it is. And weapon level transmission is when you scrap a higher level weapon to bring a lower level weapon up to that level. Hi Minerve, how are you tonight? Alright, if I've got enough HP to do a single battlefield mission on hard difficulty.
Seems to be linked to the Magister lab. It must be destroyed.
Wait, hold up. Do not shoot at or blow up that power plant unless you want it to explode. We need to detonate the system.
Okay, oh wait, that's just my shield. My shield's garbage at the moment, so with breaking means nothing. I can't remember if I get a buff for standing in my own fire. I know I can absorb the fire to get energy back, and a temporary buff. Is this dude drain? I was about to say, is this dude draining me? Yup. I think V is like a flamethrower. Yep.
First up, we need to find the facility managers among the enemy forces. They'll be carrying fuses. Once you get your hands on them,
My tamer is really strong. Oh wow, no, they are doing tons of damage. Like I said, my character's not very leveled. Hi Jed, dropping an alert, busy and short-handed store, hope you're having a good night. Pod. I hope you have a much better night despite being short-handed. Thank you for lurking as always.
that's one generator
We're
down.
running away before they kill me because I
More to go.
don't have lots of health.
Keep up the good work.
How do you know how to do this now?
The Albion generators fail to attach high voltage to parallel circuits. Once used by the Vulgus, no different.
Thankfully this is the first area, so the enemies aren't much yet. I'm curious what level weapons they'll drop, because I haven't found level 100 weapons yet. Okay, so we're just killing stuff until the next guy with a bomb spawns. JT, it says, is here, but I don't see where. I hope he's not just like AFKing it. Let's say, I'm pretty sure that's the symbol for a reactor. Thankfully not spawning many enemies. If I so much as shoot, I drop the thing. Oh, yellow item. Oh, and that is level 100. I just noticed on the left side of the screen. That's why I'm getting max level gear. Which is the first max level gear I've gotten, but I assume all hard mode enemies drop it. extent is the range on this? So like 30 feet. Okay, that's not working. The box is in the way of my over-the-shoulder fire. Resource boxes keep respawning. I was gonna say, where's the sniper? I don't know where the sniper is. I wanted to see if that would blow the thing up. It most certainly does. Drop all my little fire AoEs. Absorb fire AoEs. Oh, that person was all the way over there fighting for some reason, despite joining the mission with me. I am not going to help him if he is not actually doing the quest, despite joining it.
Descendant, powerful reinforcements have arrived.
It's okay if I don't remind you what to do again, yeah?
Okay, I need to be in cover. Yep, and he used up one of the mission's lives. Or lives. I was gonna say, I'm not sure how much damage my fire will do to them if they walk into it.
Thank you, Commanders. From now on, any Vulgus field generators we find will be handled using field battle.
Intercept battle hangman, question mark? Is it trying to get me to fight that on hard mode? Ranked intercept on normal difficulty in order to protect. Oh, I think that might be the last rank normal boss. Crystal Catalyst. Infiltration operations terminal on lower right hand corner of the map. Change difficulty. So that's this one. Infiltrate the enemy strategic point and complete the mission. Welcome back, Kelly. It says infiltrate. I haven't actually leveled the infiltrate character up yet, though. Because I think Sharon, who I made but have at level 1, is supposed to be able to cloak and can do those missions. And it's taking its sweet time to load between zones. Teardrop. Oh, tapping away for a sec. I'm back! My foot feels tingly. Not sure if that means the blood isn't going to it or what. Did I sit cross-legged for too long and cut off the blood supply? No more lag for Sasha. You can set the enemy kill... Oh, no, it switched. Please be loading. We're in the same zone. We're just like one section over. I like making that pop noise lately. Mm, 87%. And then it's just ominously paused. Short sword, shock punch, kick, tonfa, and dual claw are melee moves. But you can only equip one at a time. Okay, so to the right over here is the intercept mission, or the infiltration mission. I don't care if I don't do it properly, aka the stealth way using Sharon. I just want to do it to get that quest out of my log. Strategic point and complete the mission. Select more options. So this is the kill score thing. If you complete it, you have a 100% chance to get the amorphous material 1. I mean 58. Depending on the score, a chance to get a second one. And a stabilizer, which increases your chance for getting stuff. I've never done these infiltration things. So let's just do a private one and see how it goes. I don't think even once I've bothered clicking on these. Do I get score for killing enemies, or do I get score for completing objectives not being seen?
Commence mission to recapture Slumber Valley.
Okay, my big gun is the Tamer. Doesn't seem like they can go through that starter zone or entryway. Yep, and even the weapons are level 100s. That is good. I want to see the enemies have more health, and they most certainly do. I think half the reason is my weapons are like level 80 or 90 something instead of at 100. I assume at some point they'll tell me this is the part where you're supposed to infiltrate. Don't get caught. I want to see how much damage this does to him. Not much. I mean, we'll get a little stronger as I level up, but still. Sasha, hi Dyer. I know I said I'd play Paladins today, but I wasn't entirely in the mood for it. So maybe later, maybe not at all, we will see. But hi, how are you doing tonight? I forgot you said that. Yeah, again, it's super hot out despite it being nighttime, so I'm just semi-dead right now. We also had my nephew over unexpectedly for a few hours earlier today, so I was out in the sunshine getting melted even more. Teardrop. Although it was fun seeing my nephew. They're very cute, and when we take them to the park and stuff like that, they want to hold my hand the whole time when we go there. And then when we're there, they're trying to get me to do absolutely everything they do. Like going down the slide, climbing back up the slide. Oh, I can go through this hole in the stone wall. Can you do it too, Uncle Sasha? I'm like, no, I'm not as small as you. But maybe. Hi, Postal. How are you doing tonight? I saw you in Shoreshoe's chat. I was lurking. Technically still am lurking. Oh, and I unlocked the 4th ability. Is that the one that pulls people in? Or no, it's just a big AoE. Sasha 6'4", how can they expect you to fit? For real, for real. Oh, absolutely. I am a giant Giga Chad in real life, no joke. Oh. Plus all your muscles, yes. All the muscles from all the working out I do all the time. I'm not completely scrawny and never do any exercise whatsoever. Of course not. You're good, here to lurk for the night. I do appreciate it. I hope you have yourself a nice night. Burn. Dang it. I was gonna say, that one still does good damage. Do they have like a gun on their back, or are they just shooting upwards over their shield? Thanks, have a great stream. Not the bear! Okay, that breaks their shield pretty quick. No matter what's happening, I am getting a level 100 gear. Yeah, you only want to play Paladins if you up for it. Never want you to feel like you're forced. Pog, pog, pog. I do appreciate it. Let's say that'll absorb my things, and I think it gives me a buff temporarily. Sesha says it's too hot, but then picks a Fire Wizard to play. That is true. I didn't even notice the irony in that. But this is a character I unlocked like last time I played, and so I haven't leveled them up at all, thus wanting to play them to do exactly that. I technically also have the girl who can cloak and use an electric ability or two. The stealth one looked cool. I liked her fourth ability that summoned like these swords to shoot. Her other abilities didn't wow me, since it was like an electric blade for close range, and I'm like, why wouldn't you just use your melee? Although I guess it's slightly longer range. Her Valorant, oh yes, 100%. Like Sky from Valorant. Or not Sky, Jet. I do like that last ability of theirs where they just do a giant AoE. And despite being low level, that ability is still doing tons of damage. So I could see it being great at higher level. Those dumb war slaves have lots of HP. Yes, things are really heating up, huh? They are, you're correct. Okay, I died, but I'm low level, so that isn't surprising with my character. And it kept... Whoa, that was instant. I was gonna say, let's let them get off the thing. Is this supposed to be done with the party? Technically, yes. I think they make it so that the enemies are slightly weaker when you're not in a party. So I'm technically not supposed to be doing it solo, but the enemies should be weaker because of that. On that note, I wanted to play as this character to level them up, and I'd feel bad. Oh, that's why I was dying right away. There is legitimately a sniper. And I can't hit him hard from here. Reload this. Is there another one? You know what, I don't even care. I'm going literally back to the area I just was, almost. You know what? Those are the exploding dudes. They might not be able to walk through this doorway, let alone because I'm shooting them in the face as they try. Running, running. They should be able to jump up here. I'm not sure why they're not, but I am totally cool with that. Is this the one where it starts bombing the area? Yep. This might not go well. I could always, if I wanted to do this, switch to my higher level character and do it in an actual party. Right now it's just the lobby enemies, which aren't a big deal. Nope. There's too many explosions. I didn't expect infiltration mission would just be straight up 100% regular combat missions in a row. I mean, doesn't entirely surprise me because of the type of game it is, but... Did he actually say flame on? Even watching comedians deal with hecklers, people interrupt their stand-up comments. A lot of them do seem to have certain things they know what to say to them, etc. Like they prepare beforehand. Oh, that's the person I have to kill. Probably used to it. Yeah. Better to be over-prepared rather than under. I was about to say, are they dropping any health? Queen said you bought tickets to see me. I didn't buy tickets to see you. I hesitate going out of my zoomed in part. I hesitate going into my zoomed in part of the screen because then I can't see the bombs. That was health. And this is a hard mode mission. It's not regular gameplay. Some of them are people who interrupt because the comedian makes fun of Florida and how backwards it is with policies. True. I remember seeing one person make fun of... I can't remember what it was. He made fun of people complaining about, "Hi, Mr. Cat Dog, how are you tonight?" The one comedian made fun of people giving birth or something like that, and saying how they act like raising a kid or something like that isn't the worst thing in the world or the hardest thing in the world because this and that. And a woman kept interrupting him and being like, "Boo." And she's all, "Have you ever had a kid yourself? Have you done this or that?" And then eventually he asks her, "Are you a fan of football? Oh, you like the yada yada. What do you think of this?" And then he eventually points out, "Well, what the heck do you know about football if you've never played professionally?" And all that, after she's saying, you would only know about this kid stuff if you actually had one yourself. So then implying, well, if you haven't actually played that football yourself, how come you're acting like you know so much? I was gonna say, I think I see one of the explosions on me. Oh, already a bot deleted. Praise. You are a very good boy, Mr. Cat Dog. Thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for being such an awesome person. I do appreciate you hanging out here. So you are a very good boy, Mr. Cat Dog. A very good boy. And Cat Dog's gonna be like, "I thought the praise was for you." Some people have said that, and I'm like, nah, son. Redeem is expensive and says, "I will praise you." Football has nothing to do with raising kids, so he's just being toxic despite her. No, he's dealing with a heckler. And so he's comparing the fact that if she's saying that, you have to actually do something to be able to comment on it or know properly about it, then she shouldn't be speaking up because of that. Hi Meki, how are you tonight? I hope your stream earlier playing Murky Divers was well. That game looked slightly bonkers. And hi Interalia, how are you tonight? This would already be done by now, but I'm doing it solo, so... But did he actually have kids? I don't know, but I think you're missing the point, Furball. How are you? I am doing good, except melting from the heat. Sasha, what's up? Not much. How are you tonight, Shadowlink? No, I think you got point. I really think you did not. Heat is gross, it really is when it gets above like 30, etc. You ready for winter already? I'm not ready for winter, but I'm ready for it to at least go back into the 20s. Pretty good, you just got off this, you're chilling now. Nice, nice, nice. You learned apparently your family now, instead of turning off your AC, is actually putting it in heater mode. Your family seems very weird. You just want sweater weather. Technically summer could be sweater weather, it's just you're gonna melt in the sweater. You love the cold? I'm Canadian, so I'm used to the cold. I don't love it, but I was born in it, raised in it. Okay, that was the last one, thank God for this small zone. Then please explain the point in case you don't fully stand. Was this a comedic telling jokes? This is at a comedy club. A comedian is telling jokes. A woman in the crowd stands up and starts heckling him and booing him and yelling at him, saying that he shouldn't be able to make jokes unless she's gone through this and that himself, and that only if you've done it yourself are you able to comment or make light of things like that. So he brought up football, since people in the area are very proud of their football, and she's saying things about that and how she'd stand up for football, and he comments, well, why the heck do you think you're so educated about football if you haven't actually played it yourself? Though he said it in obviously a much different way. I'm only paraphrasing, bringing it up. You still need to grind out the remaining 3 Enzo parts, but you stop briefly to farm Sharon instead. You're up to 3 of 4 part Sharon now. I have Sharon. I have not leveled her though. She's only level 1 right now. This dude I wanted to try out because I kind of like how his fire abilities look. Oh, this is just the bio code for killing people. Enzo, isn't that Assassin's Creed character? I think that's Ezio. Yeah, you mostly just want Sharon for the outpost stealth rewards. That's what most people do. Her 4th ability seems really cool, as Dyer said. It's like a, what's it called? It's like the ult from Valorant for that Jet character. But her other abilities don't seem that exciting. Being able to cloak for a few seconds with a short damage boost afterwards. Having a melee range AoE in front of you that is one-time use before the cooldown activates. And then I can't remember what her 3rd one was. You lost interest since it sounds like both the comedian and heckler were both wrong. So what part of this infiltration is me actually infiltrating? Or is it just me breaking into their base like this is considered an infiltration? Right now I just feel like this is a straight up attack on them. Don't forget Sharon gets a bonus damage passive so long as enemies aren't targeting her, she does bonus damage. Oh, I didn't know that, or I don't think I saw that, so that is cool. Level 9! You do think it's hilarious how many people are like, this isn't the time or place to discuss this? Then the comedian's like, you're the one who brought up the conversation. I feel like if you don't like the comedian's jokes despite paying to go and watch them, then you should just get up and leave. Because if anything, you're just ruining it for the other people that are actually there to experience it and enjoying themselves. Do you think infiltrate doesn't necessarily mean stealth? Oh, and there's another one of those dudes. Melee! That's not the good melee. The good melee has a cooldown on it. Oh yeah, drunk mom, a little more lighthearted, got up in the middle of set with me and it's like, where are you going? And she was just out of it saying, this is my family next to her. I started to name them all. Eliminate the appeared target. Oh god, it is a boss. Okay, I absolutely should have done this in a team. I'm gonna abort this mission. You got this? Heck no. Not Greg. I don't want to return to the title screen. Greg, the star-crossed. I can always just switch to one of my actual high-level characters, and then was Sasha Kaineko taken? Maybe. Sharon's abilities likely feel lackluster because she's meant to be more of an assassin who hits hard in a team. True that. Also, hi Saren. When attacking enemies with burn, it increases his crit hit damage, increases crit hit rate based on the number of flame zones on the field. Oh, okay. So if you put up one of your flame zones, you get a 5% crit, two of them 9%. If you have all three of them up, you have a 14% crit rate. And you do 10% more crit damage against anyone on fire. Nope, Furball's wrong. Infiltration is supposed to be secretive. Because yeah, that AoE skill there just didn't seem exciting to me. I don't know how hard it hits. Is Bunny a class or a skin? They're a class, they're a different character. Camouflage is nice that you can get out of combat, but then a short 70% damage increase for a few seconds. Shock nets. Oh yeah, and it stuns them. No damage, but you can stun some characters. And then the cool looking ult. While in ambush state, killing an enemy by using skill resets active camouflage. Basic cooldown is 45 seconds. Outgoing damage increase when attacking non-targeted enemies. Except I don't think that's constant. I think that's only when you're in the ambush state. Is 40 the max level? Yes, it's the max level for your characters. Guns go all the way up to level 100, which I'm now at that point. So it makes zero sense for an infiltration to me full-on kick the door and shoot everything in sight. Camouflage is incredibly useful as it immediately resets aggro from enemies. Yeah, so you can just drop aggro and run away, then start shooting them again. Trying to get to Mastery 15 because you had someone claim that Enduring Legacy is a top-tier DPS right now, but that's a pain. Weapon levels barely give any, so that's why you need to farm more Descendants. Oh, okay, because they give more Mastery experience. Where is the... I think it's called an... Not Void Intercept, but was it called Interception or such, where you fight waves of enemies? There's like up to 10 waves of enemies and you keep running around this one area. And people said it's good for farming XP for your characters. Because I remember we had to do it once as a main quest. Special Op, is that what it is? Do you know which zone it's in? Because I feel like doing that once or twice. Honestly, I have no idea what's actually good for guns right now. Everyone seems to say different things. I've basically heard it depends what you're doing. Are you doing dungeons or colossuses? There's a terminal in Albion that lets you do it. Oh, okay. The one that's like right here. Special operations. I've heard a lot of people say basically stack the basic crit mod, crit damage, weak point damage, regular attack upgrade, and then max out whatever attack bonus the Colossus is weak against, as well as the weakness to that type of damage, like plus 30% frost damage to your gun, and also deal 20% more frost damage, etc. You'll figure get a bunch of ultimates and try them all out. Fair. My first level 100 stuff. I wonder if I'll hold on to that one for now. Optimization, smitherings. Oh! The purple stuff all has optimization related to weapons, but these high rarity ones have it related to Afterglow sword mounting. I wonder if that's a perk. You run Eternal Willpower and focused in on crit primarily. I don't think I got any of those parts from fighting. That's a launcher. Nothing's going to do more than my tamer right now. I don't really like the Silly Weeper. But that's the only gun that area was giving me. I'm just gonna equip that stuff for now while I farm. Different zones have different weapons they drop. Why is this an emote now? Cheese hat? Oh, I've actually seen a lot of those, at least on Twitter and stuff. You've seen there's been a meme of people throwing like just a slice of cheese, and I think it's because there was a meme online of people doing that to a cat, just throwing like a Kraft cheese slice on the cat's head and the cat being like, You like SMGs and handguns for general weapons because they don't have much of a move speed penalty when firing? Oh, you've seen that you kissed a girl and you liked it? Does that mean you ended up going on a date with that one girl you were talking about, or did they reply to you? Oh, that was in that one area. Block mining, neutralize void experiments, defend. Was it neutralizing the void experiment? Rewards by area. I feel like the one I did was in Vespers. This is the normal mode, not the hard mode, so hopefully me being a low level won't bug people. Not just a date, you're officially together now, Cora Lore. Congratulations to that, Cora. Oh nope, they're low level too, awesome. You do love the funny videos, some being like, look at what the government is putting in our mask. They open up the mask, there's a piece of cheese inside, and a dog comes out of nowhere and eats it. Season 1, Episode 2, Cora Lore just dropped. It teleported us to the thing? Or what? Where's the special operation? Where's the special operation?
Descendant, a bogus experiment is threatening the integrity of the dimensional law.
Enemy just disappeared. Sure, why not? These are low-level enemies, so I doubt they get that much experience. But if it's like the other game mode, the higher level we get. You cuddled for ages too, congratulations. So is this the Void experiment? That dude that keeps cloaking? Okay, so each time it appears, we damage it, it runs away. Hi, Rose. How are you doing tonight? I mainly just want experience for this character so I can level them up. Dyer's message for Baldur. Huh, a dog eating cheese. He came at the end. Oh, Dyer's message. They were confused about what Dyer said. But they didn't realize that I talked about cheese earlier. And so then Dyer switched to that cheese one. The cheese tax. The cheese tax. You gotta pay the tax when you're not at the door. I watched that just the other day because I showed it to my mom. I kid you not. So right now, we have gold. Next time, we get a chance for this stuff. You were confused on what Sasha was saying when they came back. And Furball will also be confused when I'm saying things in the middle of the stream. He'll just be like, the heck is Sasha on now? Ridiculous. And that's valid. That is 100% valid.
The dimensional blast is forcing the Vulgus forces to cross over.
Oh no, the dimensional blast! Okay, you were watching the full video and it better than you remember. Good stream, good mood, and know that you are a cutie. Thank you, I appreciate it, Manticore. I hope you have yourself a nice night too. I'm glad you stopped by. That dude's putting his fire things around. I'm not. Because the enemies are dying so fast right now that I don't even need the crit rate for them. Why is Sasha talking like, oh my god, for real, for real? I see they're starting to have a little bit more health now. And one guy survived a single blow, but he might have just had the HP up buff. They also pull in an SD card. They're like, look, shit, this is how they track you and know everything about you. I always laughed when people were with COVID. They were talking about the vaccines have microchips in it so that they can track you and know all this stuff. And I'm like, you do realize that almost every single one of you complaining has like a phone with a GPS card that is constantly on in your pocket, right? Like you cannot turn that off unless you really know what you're doing. So they are able to follow where you're going if they really wanted to. They could turn it on and listen to you if they really wanted to, which I highly doubt they're interested in doing that. But yeah, most criminals are caught by phone info. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I wouldn't be surprised if that helps track them down. I know it's like the government isn't supposed to be normally allowed to access that info, but they can basically message the phone company or whoever and be like, hey, you gotta give us info on this because this person is really bad and we need to know where they are. And then they'll be like, well, legally we're obligated. Everyone is cool, I will pass it on. But hi Claus, how are you doing tonight? You don't know statistically, but a lot of cases you see it helps track where they were at the scene of the crime. Oh yeah, like that. I thought you meant for actually tracking them down. But that 100% works. Like I remember that was that guy that murdered his family or something like that. And he left his... I think he left his phone behind at the home. But then he was caught on his son's video camera at the place. At like the stables or whatever. He was like, oh no, I didn't go at all. I did this and this. You can see from my phone's GPS I was still at my home. And then literally his son had recorded a short video of him talking to his mom at the stables. And they're like, well, clearly you were at the scene of the crime after all. He gave us ammo. So we did get the amorphous material this time. Must we have a chance to look at the motherboard thing you sent? Question mark. Did you send it in Discord or? Or did I miss it here on Twitch? Just a little up. And a motherboard this way, they can track you and your mother's info. Good lord. I mean, that would explain why it's called a motherboard, so you were right. I believe it. New lore. Thank you for the pinning. You can pin your own messages too. You are a mod. Easy way to get me to notice. For real, for real. You just don't remember how? I'm pretty sure, isn't there just an icon? You hover over a message, and then there's literally a pin icon that says pin this message. You don't even need to be in mod view for it. Oh, lag spike. And I fell off the cliff as I used my ability. Teardrop. Where did Ghoul get incapacitated? Now that cheese tack, this thing is stuck in my head. And the enemies are hitting a lot harder. You click the message, 2 icons come up, one's a pin, the other's an arrow to reply. Also a minion camera inside so they can see everything you see even though it's inside a mask. Okay, we probably won't be able to go beyond this wave 20 or whatever. Oh, I'm pushing Z instead of Q to put down my fire. I need health. I see energy all around, but I don't see health. And kill the enemies fast. You're gonna start needing grind catalyst for guns you want to run? Indeed. I've got 5 of them already. I've got 5 catalyst blueprints or whatever from random amorphous material. Something note about hard mode. Which a lot of players are going to hit a wall. I do not doubt that. This is on normal mode, thankfully. I would not have brought a low-level character to a hard mode thing. But yeah, I've gotten 5 different catalyst blueprints, and I'm currently making one, but it said it'll take 8 hours. Sasha's cat is making a list. And they're checking it twice, question mark? They're gonna find out who's naughty and nice. I'm just gonna throw these down to up my crit for a short bit. Is the shielded dude in the... I was gonna say, one dude's making the other people, like, invincible. Close do you need to be? Close to pick up those pickups were going to be picked up. I feel like fairly close. You basically have to walk over most of these pickups, or you can't get them. Whether it's health, etc. Like you basically have to run right up to about here to get it.
We must stop the target before it releases void energy, Descendant.
Riku is raiding! Hello Riku, how are you doing tonight? It's great to see you. I hope you've been well. Please remember to shout out to the dragon. Dragon, do you? No, we won't go there. We won't go there. But hi, Riku. Hi, Merc. What were you playing tonight? I hope you had a great night. Jungle Dragon raid? Wait, jungle? I thought you were a Frost Dragon. You finally streamed again? I'm glad to hear it. I mean, no pressure to stream and anything like that, but it's always good to see my friends back at it. Nodders. Hello to anybody who might be new here. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored and want someone to vibe with, you'll have me here playing whatever caught my attention. No relation to Jungle Dragon Yaron from Terraria Calamity. This is a little different. I honestly prefer the hardening buff or whatever, the full shield buff, as opposed to the partial hardening, where you can only headshot them. De-shelled confectionaries. Shelled makes me think of like peanut shells. From what I know, you get all the rewards that you get. Like, you don't, if you lose, you don't suddenly lose the rewards you've gotten so far. So you can go until you die, or until you fail. The only thing that happens is you wasted that last bit of time doing whatever waves until you failed. Enemies with partial hardening can be damaged by sub-attacks and your Descendant's abilities. That's good to know then. So you can run up and punch them with the strong attack. Wait, what? Google is almost dead. No, 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 no. No! Literally, it says you have to wait an hour before another shoutout. Oh, it's probably for the same person. I think a while back, like a year ago, they made it so there's an extremely long cooldown when a person gets shouted out to shout them out again. And sometimes it says that after any shoutout has been done, but then it's still... Oh, half the people want to evac. I'll abort with them just because. Serious message above for explanation about the jungle bit. We were playing Klonoa, the first game, Door to Phantomal. You became a jungle dragon because you actually found the game through one of its jungle DNB tracks on a BGM repository site. Oh snap. But are you aware of how things like crit chance or weak point buffs via mods are calculated? Not about how it's calculated. Semi-permanent plasma? Like, I do know how you can buff them or increase them, etc. Oh, because... Are we continuing because one person... Or no, it says moving to Albion in 12 seconds. It goes off the gun's base stats. So the higher base stats the gun has, the better the upgrades will be. So far it's very fun. Good difficulty progression, very cute style, amazing OST, possibly one of your favorite platforms so far. I might have to look it up myself then. Ignore the big booty we just saw. That's Ultimate Bunny. It's the flagship fan service character. Eternal Willpower, for example, has base 20% crit chance, so all crit chance will be calculated off of that. But now you have Yaron on the brain. I don't think I ever put mods on this character, because they're only level 1. Their abilities are shock related. I do have already buffed Shock Punch, increased HP, increased defense, which would actually give them survivability despite being low level. Maxed out Insight mod gives 39 crit chance, but what it really means when something like Eternal Willpower is only 7.8 actual crit chance? Oh, yikes. That's stupid. I mean, if it's telling you it does exactly this much, it should do that much. MP and defense. Defense and HP are like the strongest things for survivability. I can go more for DPS when they're higher level. You think there's a remake on the Wii? Oh, electric skill power is that thing. I wonder if this character stuff is tech stuff. Something like the Tamer has a 1% chance crit, so while it will crit on occasion, it's better to invest in a weak point, for example. Colossus pot removal inflict a spell, which removes buffs on the Colossi. I feel like that would be great, but only at a high level. Is this person's skills tech skills?
The Vulgus can't see.
Fusion, dimension,
Why?
dimension,
Because
fusion.
I was still at blind spot.
Yeah, how goes First Descendant? It goes good. We've beaten all the main missions, so we're at the high level stuff. So I'm technically just grinding to level up characters to see how I like them, or to get certain parts that I can try to make more characters, etc. You were actually incorrect on Tamer's base crit chance. It has a 10% base crit chance. What's it doing? Descendant module. And since that only takes 3, I'll throw that on for now. Will that counter that? Yes. Skill power modifier. Or skill power. Is that good? It has. You haven't played this game? Reminds you something between Warframes and Helldivers so far? It's a lot similar to Warframe, and some of the aesthetics and stuff are like Destiny. It's free, so if you want to try it out, there is basically no loss there. You'd compare the First Descendant to a mix of Destiny 2 and Warframe? Exactly. Can this stack with other stuff? No, it can't. That lightning thing's up there. You may, although even with free games you have the poor people struggle with not enough gigabytes. Oh yikes, that's completely understandable then. I'll just toss that in for now. Later I'll care less. I don't care much about shield, but I need points or stuff spent. Would the Kingston one be the lowest level one of these, I'm sure? How many gigs is this one, if you know it all? I feel like it was in the 30s when I installed it. So right now I only have my laser blade up close. About 36 gigabytes according to Steam. Beelzebub's Chub. Beelzebub. It's 35.94 from what you can find via looking at the properties on Steam. Gasp! Interolli lied about 0.06 gigs? Ridiculous, unheard of. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so we defend this. Fairly Kai seems to know what they're doing. They went to where the enemy spawned. Ignore me shooting my teammate there. There's no friendly fire, it's fine. So you'd say, I guess, like some MiHoYo games, but you haven't actually played a MiHoYo game in forever, so you forgot. MiHoYo games typically start at that, and then they end up getting into like 100 gigs eventually, like Genshin, because they've added so many areas to it. It's one of the first times I've seen someone playing as that ice character that you can pick at the start. I thought more people would pick her because of her being a pretty girl with a big open bust. But most people seem to have gone for Ajax from what I've seen. At least I see a lot more people playing Ajax. Maybe it's just that later on he's more useful. So active camouflage, and then I ambush for a few seconds when I go out. You finished the main story of Honkai Star Rail last night. Nice, nice, nice. Also, hi, Lakayla. feel like I've almost finished the main story. I don't know, I think I have actually. I did the whole thing on Penacony or whatnot. Although I skipped a lot of that place. I AFK'd through a lot of their talk because I was getting bored of it. I was not a big fan of that area, though I'm sure it had its moments. I like that they give objective shields. Even if it's not the strongest shield, it at least helps it survive for a while. The start of Penacony was your favorite, but the main area was not great visually. You like the secondary Real Dream area. The Zanzo Lofa was your favorite area so far. I'm not sure which was my favorite, except I did like that place. And I like the beach area where you go down to where the Dragon Mirage was. Despite not playing them in a long time, you've actually played almost all of them. Hot take, Honkai Impact 3rd is your favorite so far. You didn't really like Bellabog. I did, but I like the idea of I'm Canadian, so seeing all the snow was kind of homey to me. And then being able to go into the underground areas I thought was kind of cool. Reminds me of Minecraft. But so I'm hoping the next area is the water world. Because they asked, like, out of these 3 places, where do you want to go next? And I said the water world. And then they commented on something about the water world. And I'm like, oh, was that the most popular choice after all? Here's the green ammo for my secondary. That's not the real end of Penacony. Genshin is incredibly slow. Honkai Star Rail is turn-based, and you haven't played ZZZ yet. Belle of the Bog. Just a really pretty girl who lives in the swamp. She's the Belle of the Bog. I believe it. Yeah, I like ZZZ. The story is kind of interesting. The combat's decent. The animation is absolutely on point. Like, some people say it's over-animated, but I quite like being over-animated like that. So I definitely recommend trying it out. There's a whole thing after that where they end up a skin again, and Swan basically tells you where you're going next, and it was none of the 3. Oh, okay, then I must have to go slightly further. Belle is the metal noisemaker. Belle is the girl. I feel like the phrase Belle of the Ball is a real thing. The most beautiful, it's an old-fashioned phrase meaning the most beautiful and popular woman at a dance party, etc. Oh, and I unlocked my 3rd skill, which is the stun. Aww. I was gonna stun them. Okay, so now I can do flash short sword. And then they interrupted immediately. Okay, so I can't move while doing this, but I target them, shoot, and it throws the blades at just whoever is targeted. Is there an enemy back here? Sadly, you even got bored of Honkai 3rd despite it being the fastest. You don't even remember why. Only the fanciest went to balls. Balls to the walls! The ship is over there. Why did... I swear that should have hit them. Okay, this is just missing. Currently doing some testing on a mod called Lethal Finish. It acts strangely, so it's hard to figure out how powerful it is. Thank God for people like you testing all the stuff. Because I would just assume, I would just go off what it tells me, like that crit thing, and be like, oh, it really is 30% crit. I feel like that would mess with so many people. Drinking, but for a while she'll stop being a jerk about spelling. That's not what I said, Sasha. Yeah, but I didn't feel like saying that word on stream. These enemies are so low level that I can just kill them in like one bullet. But we still have a chance at getting the amorphous material rewards, and they'll get harder as it goes up. Do we literally just defend this the whole time? I think it was a defense mission, so it makes sense. Hi HD, how are you doing tonight? About the annals of history though, coo. That one makes more sense. Because that's in enough context that I feel like people can't even joke about it. I want to bite him out like that. HD cute. Did HD come with the Riku raid? I believe it. Second bot, at least, for the night that got smacked. You think they'd send their strongest people for this, but not some. It's just the low levels. Descendants need them some XP. No, HD got bullied out of chat early by Jade, you think? Oh, fair. I've seen them have messages on their loading screen by Jade and people like that. That's because they were slandering you. Were they calling you a bottom? No, stealing the one bot murder, second wasn't innocent. Oh, fair. I mean, I believe it. If you people banned someone on a moment's notice, I believe it was for good reason. How many waves do we have to do to get a reward? In the other place, it was like you do 4 waves and then you get a reward. I wonder if it'll be 7, then 14, then 21. I've gotten a couple levels up, though. Level 10 already. Ban Sasha. If only. Then I wouldn't have to be here every night streaming. I don't know why that Ember Maw is always marked. Do they do bonus damage? It didn't seem like they did that much. Don't worry though, Jade is a bit of a hipster, so if it happens again, you'll be breaking a vinyl record on camera. And then they'll cry and behave.
We picked up signals from multiple enemies. Good luck.
Oh, I thought it said if you killed them with your ability while cloaked, it would recloak. That delayed hit on some of them. You can't stand defense special operations. Feels like they take so long to give you rewards. It really does. This is my first time doing one. Hi, Kai. Thank you for lurking as always. Please shout out Kai Shing. Ka-shing! I still think that should be their lore. They're from a samurai family, and their last name is the sound of them drawing their sword. Ka-shing! Thank you. Sasha, you think you're overly sensitive? Really? I mean, there's a decent amount of people who are. At least if so, at least you're conscious of it. You think there's a rumor regarding the Echo Swamp defense mission? Yes. You haven't seen anyone replicate it yet? Okay, yeah, so it is 7 waves for 1 reward. Kai-shing money, VTuber. Sasha does know that the shing sound of drawing blades is only for Hollywood, right? Yeah. Also anime, though, and I'm anime if you have not noticed. You got cussed out today for no reason by a stranger and stung more than everyone's saying was necessary? And it got stung more than everyone's saying was necessary? I'm confused. Did people say it was necessary that person cussed you out, or... Concreator said that if we can beat Wave 21 of Echo Swamp Defense, you have a chance of getting a fully built catalyst. I feel like that would not be true. But who knows? With them googly eyes, the most anime ever.
I didn't expect them to send a force of this size.
That reminds you of the early COVID era of VTubers. There were the days where everyone was some kind of spirit. No, you're complaining and everyone says you shouldn't let it bother you. Oh, fair. I mean, on the one hand, yes, you shouldn't let it bother you. It's a random person. Who cares what they think, etc. But it's also completely understandable that it would bother you just because you didn't deserve it, you didn't expect it. It's like, what did I do wrong, etc. when you didn't do anything. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who would let that... Well, you can hear a car in the background. There's a lot of people that would let them haunt them at least for a day or two, where they just keep thinking back on it and being like, what the heck, I should have said this. How dare they say this? Do the hard mode Colossuses increase... What is it? Do the hard mode Colossi increase the chance of getting the good items from the amorphous material? Like, instead of a 3% chance for the energy activator, would it be a 6% chance, etc.? Wolf Spirit, Turnip Spirit, Tax Spirit. Very One Piece vibes. More mats open. Oh, more mats opened in hard mode have altered drop rates from normals. Okay, so it is different. I wondered if it was like that. You're beating the higher level enemies. Oh, thank you for the follow, Zombie Kitty. I do appreciate it. You're beating the higher level person, and you have to actually mod properly and stuff. So then there's a better chance of getting the ultimate bunny, spiral catalyst, etc. Still not high, but higher. Catalyst blueprints have a 20% chance, for example. Oh, okay, instead of being like a 3 or an 8% or whatever. That's cool, I'll have to look into that then, but I'm not at the point really of doing those. I think I still have to fight the Hanged Man, the last one of the normal Colossi. I only recently did the quest that unlocked them, and now I have the quest to kill them. I was gonna say, will it really fly all the way out? Oh, it flies to where they were, so it doesn't actually track them down if they're moving. That's kind of dumb. You're still in the process of gearing up for Hanged Man? You've been taking it very slowly. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, the game's still very early. It's been out what, 3 weeks? Maybe a month tops? I feel like at some point they're going to add, like, bigger raids, or not bigger, but more challenging raids like Destiny. Especially since we didn't actually fight Corel or whatever at the end of the main quest, he just ran off. You don't want to work out it tough. then you don't have to, but if you skip on it, you're going to end up skipping on the results that you want. Anyways, wish you luck for the workout. I wish you luck. Verbal feels like phrases like you shouldn't let it bother you, or you gotta ignore them, do nothing to help the situation. Like how does... Oh, thank you for the follow, Space Wizard. Like how does one go about doing such stuff? Such therapy is made of? It's true. It doesn't really help the situation. I think they're trying to reassure the person and be like, hey, it's not such a big deal. I don't think you should worry about it. So, if you believe me, if you trust me, then you shouldn't be considerate, take it as personally. But then it's not as easy as that, especially if you are an emotional person. When you get into content creation and streaming and stuff, you have to start getting a bit thicker skin, even if you don't at the start. Because just like we talked about yesterday with that dude talking about a grenade. Aw, I wanted to slap them.
It's clear the Vulgus are
Oh, I haven't actually used that against anyone. Okay, that did not even work because they were still loading in, I guess? Question mark. Tamer proficiency has reached the maximum level. Isn't the maximum level like 100 or something? Or is proficiency 40 as well? Yep, proficiency is 40, so that must be the max. And it's so OP I've been using it the most. Proficiency cap's at 40. The max item level is 100. Do you have to reach 40 proficiency before you can use one of the catalysts on the weapon to reset it? I feel like the Tamer will be one of the guns I end up using, just because it feels so OP. Then again, I haven't tried out many, if any, of the legendary weapons yet. I was waiting till I found level 100 weapons to increase their level to that and try them out at max stuff. Yes? Okay, thought so. Well, that's good that I hit 40 then. Let me check my friend's streams. Oh wait, I'm getting points in 3 people's streams. I thought you could only do your legs feel like tangled slinkies. Oh man, that sounds awesome. See if your legs can roll down the stairs. Sasha, that's so mean. Well, what else do you do with slinkies? We actually played with a slinky today because my nephew was over. You think it's important to let yourself feel emotions, but also to not rely on others for your self-worth. If someone's making fun of you for burning yours in the tail, you think ignoring them and embracing your happy will be good for you long term. But it takes a while to build confidence knowing you have people who support you and have your back. Pog, pog, pog. And if you're wondering why he brought up ears and a tail, it's because Dyer is a furry, so they sometimes like wearing those. You got Ult Bunny and Ult Glay without doing hard mode intercept, so really you really don't need to defeat Hanged Man. Don't you have to defeat him to unlock the hard Colossi fights? Or do you not have to? I did like 18 runs of... I can't remember if it was the Dead Bride or such, which had like a 3% chance to give the Ult Bunny catalyst, and I didn't get it. I didn't specifically farm that amorphous material, it's just that's the one that absolutely refused to drop the Freya cells, so I ended up doing it like 18 times before I finally got that part. To unlock hard Colossi, yeah, you do have to. You get stares and looks all the time, and it bothered you at first, but you've learned to not let them judge you. They would have already judged you for something else, if not that. What is it? I always like that phrase, the ones who matter don't mind, and the ones who mind don't matter. Which basically means the people that are close to you that you care about, if you're important to them, they won't care about things like that. They won't mind it. Whereas the people who do mind and get so bothered, they don't matter at all. Can't believe Sasha made that up right now. Oh yeah, 100%. It's not like I heard it before and it's a famous phrase. I just totally pull these things out of nowhere. Okay, let's try stunning them. Okay, it did work. Sash of the Gene, what kind of tail? Cat or fox? Fox? What, you wolf? I thought you were only wearing fox stuff. Oh, we got money. Keone is raiding! I was actually in your stream, no joke. For real, for real. And so now I have my own tab open. But hello, Keone, how are you doing tonight? How was Security Breach? I saw you hiding in a corner in the main room at one point, like 20 minutes ago. Titter titter. If people do not know, Keone is one of my art siblings drawn by Shiren Art. They are absolutely adorable and I highly recommend them. I finally stayed live long enough to raid you. Oh yeah! I do appreciate it. It's good to see you streaming again. I hope everything's going well for you. I hope you're having a nice night. Ah, true. Thank you for the headpat02. Also, hi. I hope you're doing well. We're just vibing in First Descendant. You misread that as alive. She finally stayed alive. She's actually a corpse VTuber, undead. So she is dead sometime. No, I'm kidding. It's good. How's First Descendant? It is pretty good. Reminiscent of Destiny as well, Destiny 2 as well as Warframe. More fun to play in a group with other people. I feel like some of the mods and mechanics need to be polished a little bit in the game. But other than that, I do think that it's fairly fun. So I can see myself playing more, especially if they add in raids and stuff like that later on. I only recently beat all the story missions and unlocked hard mode stuff, so I can only now start finding gear at max level and pay attention to farming more descendants, etc. Are you running Bunny? I am not. I have Bunny maxed out at level 40, and she is quite... Oh god, I'm like unlocked down there. She is quite fun to play as. I think my favorite character so far is Ajax, who's the dude with the horns that can create shields and such. Probably because I often play tanks in video games. Localization fixes would be nice.
Clear the Vulgus are after the Kuiper. I didn't expect them to send a force of this size.
But I've only got like 5 descendants now. Bunny, Ajax are maxed out. I maxed Freya, but I don't really like her, so I can't see myself playing her anymore. I just maxed her out for mastery and completionism. You like the Ice Lady? You know it's on brand for you? Absolutely. That's actually smart, because it's on brand. I have not tried her yet, because I would have to farm the parts since I didn't pick her at the start. I also have the Fire Dude, who I've been trying out, and I kind of like him. Not as much as Ajax, but I still do. And then this Sharon Lady for the Infiltrate missions, who's okay. I don't really like her moveset. She was your starter. Thought so. The Ice Lady is fun. I wanted to try out the Ice Lady and the other dude. I thought since they were starter characters that they'd let you unlock those characters early on, but nope. They let you unlock this character because she can be used for the infiltrate missions or whatever to stealth through them and have a better chance of getting the bonus reward. You're working on Bunny? Yeah, you get her 100% just by doing the main missions. The parts for her drop with 100% drop chance. And she's very fun to use just because it's nice being able to run around and literally AoE farm everything around you. Trying to stun my teammate. Did we shout out Keone? I hope we did. We probably did, but I'll still do it. Okay, we did. She's OP. What about Ultimate Bunny? You didn't shill out $60 for that? I didn't either. But I know like 3 people who did. Oh, hi Mint. How are you doing tonight? You have Ultimate Bunny? Did you buy them at the start? Bunny is okay. Cleaning up all the side quests is gonna take forever on Panic. You're working on the Water Lady, you need one more part. Oh, Valby. She's like the best farming character, or she was. I know they fixed that one area everyone was farming gold at. No, you farmed it. Nice. I know Kroll is currently trying to farm her. I might at some point, just for completionism, to get everyone. As far as I know, she's not much different than the regular bunny, just that A, she can use a unique mod specific to her, and B, they start with 1 or 2 forms. Bobo doesn't brush his— wait, what? Really? Also, hi Bobo, thank you for the raid. I hope you're having a nice night. It's great to see you. Please shout out Bobo if you can, Dyer. Dyer, you should have been ready. You came with the raid. What the heck? Bobo, feel free to blame Dyer for that delayed shout out. 100%. But no, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a nice night. What monstrosity of a gun is that? It is the Tamer. It's probably one of the best non-ultimate guns as far as I've seen. But hello to everybody new here. My name's Sasha. Despite how it looks, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored when Bobo's not around, you'll find me here just playing whatever game has caught my interest. Nodders, right now we're vibing and farming in First Descendant. She's still good, you're just waiting for the ultimate version to invest in her though. But hi Playgrub, and hi Bobo, and hi Matty. I hope you're all having a lovely evening. You're EP, so you hope you have an amazing night and stream gamer. Much love, much love. Good night, Bobo. I hope you have yourself a great night, a great rest. Sweet dreams to you. Personally, I think Eternal Willpower is better than Tamer, but you also haven't seen a build that puts Tamer above PW. Is Eternal Willpower an ultimate gun, or is it a regular gun? I take it it's a regular gun. Dyer became immune. It's a purple like Tamer. Oh god. There's so many weapons that I don't remember all their names. Did you set up your drops at Mint Shredder? Did they set up their drops, or do you mean did they claim their drops? Because does Mint Shredder stream? I don't think I've ever seen them stream. Because you'd certainly have to set them up if you wanted people watching your streams to get the drops. All the rocket ammo. It's so awkward to hit enemies from far away with the rocket launcher, just because it fires in an arc. I think we got 2 rewards already, so after the 7th wave it actually gave us another one. That's a grenade launcher, not a rocket. Oh, fair. I think all of them must be grenade launchers then, because they do refer to them as just launchers, and I think every single one has fired in an arc so far. Well, launchers are closer to mortars. Guardian R4 is pretty much just a howitzer.
Recon Corps spotted enemy reinforcements. There's no end to them.
I'm trying to switch weapons. And like I said, we're still in a low-level zone doing this quest to level this character up. That's why the enemies have so little health. You've returned, Wibbles. We're still on this one defense mission. One person dipped after getting the 2nd reward, which is perfectly fine. I like the snipers the most. Yeah, Kato. Hi, Seer. I take it you're playing with Arcane, because I think we were doing Helldivers or such. You're just dreaming. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Da, 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 da. Oh no, not tonight. Rockets are more propelled by internal fuel and backblast on the launcher could potentially kill any friendly directly behind it. And then it just looks like an accident. Nodders. Okay, they're level 19, so I might dip after this wave. This one gave a lot better experience than the other place. You're dreaming of a girl and wanting more kisses. For some reason, believe it or not, you haven't kissed anyone till earlier. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of people on Twitch that are like that, so it's nothing to be embarrassed about or to find too unbelievable. Those dudes are the priority, because they are explosive. I was like, I'm not even directly targeting them, but as long as I aim in the area, it'll hopefully AoE them. Sash off the game, you're grounded. You say that every night. You can't ground me! What if I'm already in my room, though? What the heck, Donkus? Donkus is on a power trip, don't ask.
Our casualties are mounting. What a disaster.
Our casualties are mounting. Literally no one's actually died. Only like 2 people have been downed. Or is he secretly like one of the enemies and he's talking about their casualties but doesn't realize he said it to us? It's Greg! Oh, Mastery rank up is available. Dang it. I tried to cloak while I reloaded, and then that guy's AoE got me. That didn't work as planned. I pushed the wrong button. Bugs Bunny dresses like a girl to prove that you're gay. I mean, maybe. Is it working? Where did that comment come from? I don't know. It's their first time chat, too.
Facility is under attack.
Venom raid! Hello, Venom! How are you doing tonight? Thank you for the raid. I'm not hearing sound alerts again. I was earlier tonight, but now I am not, so I apologize if I miss anyone's follows or stuff like that. I'll try to pay as much attention as I can. Death count 6. Oh, we did complete it, and we got a material. I'm going to abort, but thank you for the raid, Venom. I hope you had a great night. I saw you playing Valorant earlier. Sound alerts are really quiet. It might be that. And so then, Venom poised you again? Poised or poisoned? Also, hi Kitsui. I hope you're having a nice night. Bonk him for me? I can't. I don't know how to bonk people through the internet. I'm working on it, though. One day I'll be able to. No joke, no joke. For real, for real. But I hope you had yourself a great night. It's good to see you. Oh, he poisoned you. Was he playing as Viper then? Pat, 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 pat. Speaking of Greg, the ult weapon Greg's reverse fade is getting buffed next patch. You think they said maybe it'll be good? That's cool. I think I might have one of that. I think through the last story quests they give you one of those. Oh, and someone else I was in stream of raided out. So I'll just close that tab for now. Oh, hold on, I'm taking this. Oh. No, he poisoned you because you're around him. Oh, fair enough. Teardrop, how have you been, boyo? I've been quite well aside from the heat. We've been getting into like the high 30s with the Humidex, and I am melting. It is. Greg's your first rate has some pretty good stats already. Why bonk? Because they said to bonk you. Shape stabilizer inventory limit. So it's just regular stuff. There's nothing special. It's not your fault. You're just toxic by nature. Is that how it is? Kids who get sick easily. Have you played First Descendant yet, Venom? Because I feel like you might like it. Okay, none of the enemies drop items in that area.
Vulgus.
Okay, they're only
can't
level
see.
12. You barely get sick. I'm surprised I don't get more sick considering my immune system. Not yet, but you have Horizon Zero to finish first. I feel like I want to get more level 100 weapons. Although, I have a quest to, what is it? To do one of the intercepts, or one of the infiltrates on hard. So maybe I should go to my high-level character and then go to one of the infiltrate places. Specifically, the patch note says the unique ability of Greg's Reversed Fate will have more chances to activate. Alright, bye-bye. Fair enough, have a good night, bye-bye, sweet dreams. Yeah, that was the infiltrate we were going to do before, I think. Plus, people have been shoving Once Human down your throat like, my god. I have a few people trying to get me to play that as well, and I've definitely considered it. I've been meaning to at least install it, just so I could ever play it if I wanted to. I have some friends that played it day one, and they have basically played it every single day for the last 2.5 weeks. Like, no joke. No joke. And nothing wrong with that. If they're enjoying themselves, thumbs up. And I think it's supposed to have seasons, where they're going to reset certain stuff. You keep all the important things like loot, etc., but they're going to reset everything else in the world, and you have to build back up. Okay, so any infiltrate mission on hard mode. If you get it, I'd play it with you. Pog pog. I'll keep that in mind. So it's, you can put all these modifiers. Cancel match mission. Do the modifiers, they up my the kill score. Yeah, the game doesn't really tell you, but there's a computer thing. You can interact in Albion to do these missions. Oh yeah, someone mentioned that earlier tonight, and I forgot completely about it. They give you one quest to do it early on, the Special Ops Terminal. I feel like max HP isn't that big a deal. Most of these things aren't that big a deal. Except, do I specifically have to match with other people? It's right to the left of the place where you enter. 4% HP isn't much, 5% attack isn't much. Oh, but then it has to be private if you're putting any of those things on. I just want to complete it, end of story for the quest. Unless you want to get a second Amorpheus, you want 220%. Oh, 220% score to get a second one from one run? Would it be faster to just do 2 normal runs? I like that coffin matches her coloring.
HQ here. Commence mission to recapture Slumber Valley.
So Bunny, Freya, or Freyna, and I don't know who the third person is, Ultimate someone or other. Gnome runs are faster on average until you're strong enough to run solo. I have tons of room in my inventory, so I don't have to worry about picking up items. I'll probably switch my tamer out for another weapon to start upping proficiency just because I'm a completionist. 200% is not hard, so it's faster. I only saw like 5 things there to pick. So is there something later that you can use or click to increase it by even more? Or is it by equipping all 5 of the things, then it ups it the extra 50% instantly? Oh, you can reroll. At least it looks like our score is shared between all of us. I've always wondered, does this go faster with more people in it? So apparently you're naturally high right now. Yes, you are happy. Wait, I was going to use the other weapon. Yes and no? Because I see the 3 icons on it appeared, and I was like, with those 3 icons, does that mean it's going to go faster? Even if just by like 1%? And is there actually a damage difference between the regular sub-weapons, like punch, tauntfa, kick, etc.? Or does it just look different for style points? If the players in the pub don't have good DPS, it's going to take a while. I didn't see snipers up there this time, unless someone else killed them. Just using it like a shotgun, quite literally. Should say by a while, you mean around 10 to 15 minutes? Do you mean this dungeon? Because I was talking about just that zone back there. I meant, does that zone go faster if you have more people standing in the circle? Because at the top of the screen, it would show a extra dot for every person in it. Wow, connection lost. Are people not... Did people start the event when not everybody's there and now we are failing it? I am facepalming. They literally started it when I wasn't anywhere close by, and now it's dropped down like 80%. Oh no, it doesn't go faster for having more people. Lame, but understandable. Oh wait, I kept meaning to switch weapons. You're back, Wibbles. Are you staying up longer tonight, Keone? Oh, it does go faster with extra people. Is it that you meant the sub-weapons don't do any extra damage despite being different? It goes faster the faster you can kill. Oh, okay. I thought that you were just supposed to stand at it for a set amount of time. Like defending it. Not this one. I'm not talking about this circle. I meant the previous area we were in. I guess it's too late to explain. I asked the question originally when we were in the previous area, and we had to stand in a circle only like this big, and 3 dots appeared for 3 of us standing in the circle. Or am I the one who's confused? Aw, I kind of expected that to happen.
Watch out!
You are the one who sleeps, nodders, nodders. Okay, and this is the part I was at where I collected 30 things that says seizing, then you just keep enemies out of the zone, and it doesn't matter how many people are standing in it then. I hate how it pops up saying resurrection limit when it's a boss. I'm like, the resurrection limit should only pop up saying that if you're at, like, you know, you're out of revives, basically. I don't know what gun that person's using, but holy heck, those explosions look insane. You can turn it off, that effect? Oh, I'm not concerned about turning it off or anything like that, I just thought it looked cool. So I was like, whatever weapon that is, holy heck. How goes the grind? Goes good so far. Haven't ground much. I mainly grinded levels during some missions. What is it called? Those wave defense and stuff missions. Level 2 characters up to 20 something. And now I'm just trying to get some level 100 enemies. Oh, that is Greg's reversed fate, you think? I wasn't paying attention. But did the resurrection limit in Destiny boss fights too? Like, you've entered a non-res zone, prepare to struggle? Oh, is that how it works? You only need the codes for Ultimate Bunny? Oh, that's a red item? Glacial Cloud. So is that a super... By the way, I was going to say this earlier, but we're in preseason at the moment. Season 1 starts next week. Oh, okay. And is that when they'll add more, like, high-end content, basically? Now it's just the time to gear up. Season 1 doesn't start for another whole month. Who's lying and who's not? Okay, that stuff's the same. I thought this is the same just because I don't have the thing. I feel like that's a specific mod, perforating mounting. I'm sure that starts August 1st or 6th, but you could be wrong. Guess you'll need to start grinding. Herbal's laying down, does that count? Well, I mean, you could easily Google it if you're actually worried or concerned about it. What is the battle pass? Still have 33 days? I was like, are they talking about the season as in the battle pass, or like a season of the game itself? That's the Luna and Ult Valby patch, maybe? Just need all this junk. Okay, and so I did that thing for the one quest, so it's gone. Fight Hanged Man. I'm making the crystallization thing. Any Ult Descendant. Farm unique ability enhancement on weapon. I can do that technically if I up a weapon to level 100. I should actually do that thing to up my weapons to 100. The roadmap says Season 1 starts in late August, which means it should be a month away.
Ready to undertake a void intercept battle assignment.
Let's break open this low-level loot. You were wrong and Kroll was right. Fair, it happens. Season 1 starts in September. This person's level 10, so it's going to take like 2 seconds to kill them. You should have free Thunder Cage to do that quest. Yes, I just didn't want to do it right away to that. I was waiting until the weapon was level 100. They gave me a weapon to use. They gave me a second type of Thunder Cage to like level up the unique ability of it, and I just never did it because I was lazy and I didn't plan on using the ultimate yet. Oh wait, might as well pick this stuff up just to scrap it. You can level transfer the weapon? Yes, but only tonight did I get my first level 100 weapons to do that with. And I know you could do it to lower level stuff, but it felt like a waste. I don't think I have either of those things. Well, perfect. Lepic Stabilizer. Yeah, next week is Ultimate Valby, Best Girl, and Luna. Also a new Colossus called Gluttony. And storage. Yeah, they gave me the second Thunder Cage. And where was the thing for it? I know they're at these outposts. Since the community is asking more for more shop stuff, we're getting a shop update as well. New shop stuff like skins, or are they going to be naming the Colossus after the 7 deadly skins? I don't think so, but it is a very common trope, so I would not doubt it. Because there's already like 8 Colossuses or such. Less reload time, trigger rate 10% and a half meter. Better. Defending enemy has a set chance to charge electric shockwave, which deals more damage. So that will finish that quest. I'll grab some more level 100 weapons to up that stuff. It's in Elbin, that blue quest over it. Divine Punishment, I haven't farmed the stuff for that yet. Any Ultimate Descendant. So my only quests are, this will be finished, defeat the one boss, that I have to farm, that I have to farm. Okay, I have the blueprint. I have the blueprint for the nanotube for Divine Punishment. I don't have the synthetic fiber or the recipe. So Stunning Beauty can drop it. Void Fortress can. Fortress hard. I'll get Enzo for you, Sasha. How so? Does that say like repeat? Oh, so you can open the vaults for me. Is it the vaults that give the stuff needed for that? I've heard people say you get Enzo from like open world stuff, or that it's one of the characters like Sharon that is easy to farm. Enzo makes it easier. Descendant. Enzo. I have the spiral catalyst for him. You need someone with Enzo to help me get this material for the old bunny part. Oh, so that's why you farmed it? Or I thought you meant I'll get Enzo for you as in you'll switch to Enzo and then come help me. But I'm guessing you mean you'll get it. Enzo is a must-have in your opinion just for this stuff. Intercept, Common, Gravewalker, but you need those things. Void Fusion Reactor can give him. Enzo for Vaults is entirely optional. He makes them easier, but isn't necessary for them all. Yeah, doesn't he increase the size or whatever of the thing? So is it the Amorphous Material 28 that has a chance of that guy's part? Strategic Outpost. I have the catalyst. You'll need pure energy residue for the Ultimate Bunny Spiral Catalyst. That's hard mode. Who the heck be saying you need Enzo for vaults? I think people just say you need it because it makes it easier. So if you're going to be farming them, vaults only require the correct code breaker. That says it's monsters level whatever. You're gonna hop off, stay beautiful, and have a good stream. Thank you kindly. You have yourself a great night, 02. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for coming by with the raid. I don't think I have to be max level for this character, actually. Easy, medium, and hard, and they appear in gray, blue, and purple respectively. Descendant. Switch to Blair so I can level him up. I mean, Enzo gives more mats and makes it easier. Oh, he gives more mats too? I thought it was just he made it easier to hack by increasing the width of the thing to click. If he makes it easier, if he gives you more mats from it too, then that does seem like a huge thing worth being investing in. Even just owning the character. Mind you, I plan on getting whatever anyways. They tripled the base amount from vaults in a patch recently. But does he still get bonus despite that? And he's not that hard to get. So this is the one that you have to do while not being discovered to get the bonus chance at stuff, like 55 to 20% chance bonus. Oh, out of zone. I'm an idiot. Some vaults require Enzo. That's what the access info says. Drop all my little things. Actually, it says resting required, but that's just for the stuff he helps with. I like this flamethrower thing from his hand. Access info says located hard, volt type, and so required. Is it on hard mode that you need him, maybe? Oh, am I just supposed to break these things? I'm an idiot. I completely forgot that that was an objective. I did these once before. Explaining there's materials like conductive metallic foil that are obtained from vaults. Did like tentacles just come out of the ground? Oh, I'm out of the zone again. Why did I teleport to him? I was the one in here. Oh, is he the dude that did the tentacle? And I hate how I can't just push it to let me cancel that, or if it does, it's taking way too long. Biogel? It's more like Enzo recommended. Tracking. It's a miracle that says something like Vespers in Encrypted Vault. That's all you really need to know. Void fusion reactor. So that's that one that we did. Every time you hear Enzo, you think reboot. If you don't want to farm him, I can open vaults for you. It's all good. I feel like I'd want him in the long run no matter what. I mean, if you want to do random stuff with me, you're welcome to join. I don't mind people joining me. But I'm just doing very random stuff. Okay, let's go towards that outpost. Just to get the stuff that has a chance of being his part, because I feel like I'll probably, as long as I enjoy the game like I do with Warframe, that I'll end up, farming most of the Descendants and stuff, even if it means having to pay a bit of money for extra slots. Skip the lore. I recently found the entire reboot series and you need to rewatch it soon. Coolios. I know this is supposed to reduce like enemies at the outpost. Or no, it gives you more time to do it. It's still good to get them for yourself anyways. Yep. Wait, I can just walk through it? Is this already broken? Did someone break it like the moment I came in? Well, that was quick. I think it kicked me into their thing and finished it. It's just a pain getting so little mats from the vaults. Required. Hard mode. And so it's still worth getting, but it's more something to just add to your list of stuff eventually. Let me grab points in people's streams. I was stuck in place for a second there. I didn't hold, I went to scratch my shoulder for a second. So many people are chasing Descendants and Master Rank at the moment and ignoring Catalyst, only working on them when they get in the progress of getting other stuff. That's because this game is basically about collection. You might argue that it's about getting the most overpowered single weapon you can do for stuff like that, but I feel like in games just like this and Warframe, they're literally trying to appeal to people who are completionists like me. That's why they add so many different weapons, give them a proficiency level to increase, etc, etc. So a lot of people, since the game is so early on, are just trying to find what they like most, try out all the stuff, collect all the stuff. Oh. They give me multiple lives though, so it's not a big deal. At least I'm still getting experience for my low-level character. Surprise mental health check on a scale of 1 to 10. How are we feeling today? I'd say like an 8. Not a 10 because the heat is killing me. Don't mind the collection effect, when you out DPS your other 3 teammates in a Colossus fight, it does get on your nerves over time. Oh no, I don't doubt that at all. I mean, if you're doing Colossus, especially hard ones, you should absolutely be working on getting your character geared and prepared for it. I've heard that complaint about other people online, etc., that people are going into this basically endgame stuff and not even using the proper resistances or weaknesses to the enemy. And I mean, it literally says right there on the screen what the resistance to the enemy and their weakness is. So all you do have to do is swap around the mods and possibly upgrade it. I think I moved out of the zone. I see okay, I have to use a different gun. You have to be stacked on dopamine and stuff, so you're a pretty obvious person. Yeah, I didn't break it in time. I need to use an automatic weapon that can actually shoot. I mean, I could just go back to my tamer for now. Yeah, without having to reload a million times, it's much easier to kill the stuff. I just have to remember to stand into the zone. Some people are probably used to Warframe where changing elements barely matters because you can use the wrong element and still do 100 times the enemy's health in one shot. You have almost 15 crystal blueprints. I have 5 of them. But I have not done nearly so much farming as you. I was like, that should do an AoE, shouldn't it? Okay, where's the elite tracker? Hey, there he is. I have multiple lives, You think you've used your 20th catalyst already? Oh, wrong button. It's gonna say, get all the crit rate. I always hate freezing effects in games when they just stun you like that. And I'm in the air, why can't it blow up on me? Okay, we did get amorphous material, though that's only one chance for the item. And then we go back and see if this one's respawned. I'm morbidly curious to try out that Hangman. You haven't used any catalyst activators yet because you can't decide what gun you want to put them on. No, internal power is wood power is pretty good, but man, you cannot aim with that thing. Fair enough. I mean, you don't have to be the absolute meta, despite what some people will tell you. I'm sure there's a lot of guns that can still do like 90% as well, and then as long as you've maxed out your mods, etc. for them. Sasha? Yes? You want some materials, question mark? I mean, can you just trade them to me or something like that? You're opening vaults? Do I just get them for hanging out, or what? Is it amorphous material, or is it the extra stuff that is used to... Is it amorphous material, or is it the extra stuff that is used to create, like, the catalyst? If it's amorphous material that I can get stuff from, then thumbs up, I'll totally join in for that. But if it's just the random items that are used to upgrade the catalyst, then I'd probably pass on it for now. I might have to go back to Albion or whatever. Oh, you might have to send them the link in a whisper on Twitch, because links in my chat don't work, because that is to block bots that come to stream and try to post sussy links. Elite Predator, which I think is the big dude. Okay, I will go back to Albion, because I think I have to be invited from there. Actually, our link's okay here. I don't know if the bot will get you for posting a link. The bot won't get you, but it will delete the link. It'll basically just post stars instead. Because like I said, there's bots that will come in saying like, get followers at this link, buy cheap this at this place, etc. And so bots' links are technically banned, but they can directly whisper you here on Twitch. Little Tomato? I thought that was tomato, but... teleport. Oh, it's still hot. And then I rub my hands together and make it even hotter. I'm just gonna spontaneously combust by wiping my hands together as fast as I can. Okay, actually that hurts. Never mind. Let's stop. You can also make a link via ImageGur if you want to see the detailed readout of stats, but it hits like a truck. I personally feel like Interalia isn't going to go that deep into the details of the stats, but if they want it, thumbs up. Oh, and that's the low-level stuff that I'm not too concerned about. You have a 4.714 times crit damage mod on your Eternal Willpower. I take it that's really good. See, that's the Ice Lady. Well, there's actually a few people playing as her. Do you get better loot for opening the vaults while in an area that is on hard mode? Ready? I am ready anytime.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
If I didn't do that in time, I was going to be like, Krull, no, I'm not ready. Although I technically was ready. I was just doing that while waiting. You get a lot of Kuiper shards. Kuiper shards. I'm trying to kill Krull, it's not working. Yeah, you can get around 90k Kuiper from a single hard vault. Oh, wow. These things say munition, but then you open them and they give like a reverse charging coil. And I'm like, is that actually a material for doing stuff? Or...
Loading.
For crit damage multi, it's pretty straightforward. How do you tell where the vaults are? I know once in a while there's certain parts that like pop up and show stuff. Or do you use an actual map? I have no idea where they went. Oh, a little hidden area here. And for vaults, you have to scan fervently. Oh, you mean scan like that? I never do that. Because, yeah, I know there's those weird icons that pop up on the ground, and they're... Oh, it's an audio cue. Because I've seen an icon on the ground, I've said that like 3 times. And you hear bloop, it means you're looking in the wrong direction. Bloop. Bloop. Oh, well, it worked. It worked. All according to plan, that's all I can say. Kaikokon's plan. Is that the sound for one? Yes. And so it means you're close to it. I know I found like at least one vault randomly that I did. Oh yeah, and I see what you mean. Little bloop. Whereas pointing at it is ding. I was expecting Krull. Is there 2 vaults per area, or like 1 per area, etc.? If it's completely silent and not making the bloop, it means one of 2 things. You're either too far away but looking in the direction, or there are none available currently on the map. I don't think it would be down by that door. So just take a lap around the map. If you don't hear any changes, move on to the next. I'll keep that in mind then. And they said you can get amorphous materialist from this? Oh, I hear something here. No, you can't get amorphous materials from vaults? Oh, lame. I thought you could. So it's only the special stuff and the associated map resources. Lame. I might ditch in a bit then. Okay, it's clearly not in the cave. By us, Sasha. I'm not actually starting the event. I just walked past it and shot someone in the face. In the case of catalysts, you're going to need mixed energy residue, which comes from the vaults in Agna Desert. They can be opened on normal or hard. There was a ding when I was over on the other side. No, fair. I don't think anyone ever actually uses the pistols, but I just feel like doing it. We saw nothing. We saw nothing. Mixed energy residue, and we're getting pure energy residue. Big stretch. So the main missions, do the big boss missions on the main map still drop the blueprints for the people? Or for the characters? So for the other maps, you can farm Merc Key Energy, running Forgottenness in normal mode, killing the first yellow bar elite, then return to Albion and do it over until you have enough. Macro Molecule Biogel comes from the reactor in the Echo Swamp. And are those used for the reactors? Oh, I hear the kitty in the other room. I heard that they spawn in specific spots, these vaults, except there's multiple spots on each map. $26K Kuiper. This is probably foolish of me to say, but you think you caught up finally. You jinxed it. You jinxed it. Now there's going to be a storm of more customers and such. Shit, no! How goes the battle? It goes good. Just farming resources right now. Advanced neural circuit comes from the elites found in White Knight Gulch. Oh, I think this is where I opened the first vault for real on stream. I remember this one. Those are all the mats you need for katas, and should have mentioned that advanced neural codes are hard mode only. Well, they are doing it on hard mode, so... I swear, Kroll specifically went for the kick mod just so you can see the character lift its skirt. I'm not even kidding you. I'm onto you. 70k Kuiper from that? Maybe. I knew it! I'm telling Diana. Then Diana's gonna be like, good job, Kroll. It also stuns elites. Ooh. Killers aren't hard to farm, you just need hard mode unlocked to actually start getting them. Sasha! Hi Sunny, how are you doing? I hope your stream went well earlier. I saw you playing something, I can't remember what, with Swift. But I hope you're doing well. AK-7 for you, bro.
Good. You are wonderful, and I have a date
Pog,
tomorrow.
Pog. I'm glad to hear you have a DA-8. Not just a date, but a DA-8. Because the TTS is so weird. Nod. Look, I can nod too. My model can't nod very... And I'm about to knock off my headphones by doing that. Wow. You're gonna send you a long list of questions because I want to be better friends. Sounds good to me. I remember sending you a list of questions before too. $26k Kuiper. I thought you got hacked for a sec when you sent that, to be honest. That is actually hilarious. I sent that to a couple people. Only like 4, I think. Because I was just randomly half asleep and I was curious, and so I typed up all the stuff and I'm like, what's this? What's this? What's this? Tell me about yourself, punk. What's your social security number? What are the 3 digits on the back of your phone card? Your phone card? No, your debit card. So thank you for the follow, Sarah, and I do appreciate it. I was like, you reaching out? Unheard of. It's true. I am like that. And this is one of the colossi they were melting down using the Ironheart. Oops. You can be farming the last catalyst or 2 you need for Alt Ajax tomorrow evening, and then back to grinding catas for the unwelcomed. Good night, fellow Ajax. Salute. Good night. I hope you have yourself a great night. Sweet dreams. Chosen to be friend. You felt like you were chosen. It's true. I specifically singled you out. I was like, no, mine, my friend. How dare you? No escape. Can you imagine? Deadly cuisine. Oh, this is called deadly cuisine? And he just throws a meatball at them? Wait, no, it's not a meatball. I was opening that! Queued up Furbal's personal info is info redacted. Placed on watch list. Agent sent to the place of residence. Oh lord. Spicy meatball. Oh, here it is. Insufficient ultra something. Precision code breaker. Oh god, I'm stuck. Enzo! It's hilarious. They must not have done this one before. But hey, they're getting us all the stuff, so thumbs up. Take as much time as they need. Trying to interfere. Trying to be bothersome. I'm trying to be a cat. Sus Krull. Krull is sus. Look at that outfit he's wearing. Look at it. He's got a maid outfit. And I think you only buy it for the individual character, which means he's got the maid outfit, I think, for, like, at least 2 characters. And look, you can see under the maid outfit. Double sus! When cat get on keyboard when you were playing a game. I've never had a cat actually do that. Or wait, no, we had a cat named Allison when I was very young, and I feel like she did that once or twice. But my current cats have never once tried that. They've come and jump on my lap and sat there. You've never had a cat do that either. I think I've had Allison do it when we were young, and I know I've certainly had them do it when I was doing homework when I was young. Like, I'd have my binder or whatever in front of myself, and they'd literally just go in front of it. They'd just be like, oh, you're focusing on this spot right over here? Now you're focusing on me. And then I'd have to. You've heard and see plenty of streamers who had a cat do that. This is the last one. Is that because it's their last code breaker or whatever? Thank you for the head pat. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Sunny's trying to throw hearts, but they're mixed in with all the other stuff. So all she can do is throw candy and anchors from boats, etc. at me. Or are they going up there? Okay, and that was the last one, they said? Do you feel appreciated yet? 100% absolutely totally appreciated. I've never felt appreciated or brain damaged more in my life. Nodders. Okay, I'm gonna ditch party for now. I forget which button is social. Thank you, you saved me hours. Thank you, Play Crap! I don't even know much about the stuff that I got, but I know you had to spend ciphers to get them, so thank you. I sent you the random questions, have fun, you play Baldur's Gate and stalk the stream, pog pog pog. Oh, not the battle pass. I literally debate on getting the battle pass just for that bongo emote. Bongo, bongo, bongo. Bongo, bongo, bongo. Okay, let's go back to doing these things and see if I can get a few of the amorphous material that are needed for a chance at getting Enzo myself. I mean, even if I ignore the fact of vaults, it's still another character to try out and play around with. And see, I think that's one of the markers that leads you to a vault, if you're not paying enough attention. Haters! You think Enzo code is easier from infiltration? I should level that one girl up so that I can get actually do the things with her. It open in normal boss. Run away. My character's still low level, so it doesn't have a lot of health, even with the health modification on. I don't mind dying because it doesn't reset my reward. Extreme Measures Hydra is not too bad. It just spawns doubles the heads. That honestly isn't that bad then. Does it spawn double the heads for the main head too? You kidding? You won't spoil it? Sounds good to me. This stuff does have a chance of the amorphous material. And then it says successful infiltration, which I assume means doing it sneakily. I think it might even spawn 8 normals. I think double the heads would be too chaotic in the last phase when it already spawned 6. It's been quite a while since you played Hades and you were never that good at it, but you don't remember any extreme measures being too bad except for the last one. Yes, Dyer definitely complained. Well, not complained, but they said the last one was incredibly hard. Hades himself. And that one was worth twice the points, or twice the heat, instead of just +1, +2. Hades fight is worth 4 heat? Oh wow. So then it's either the Hydra or the one after it that was worth 2 heat. Hydra's worth 2. I hope they make it soon so that shield is affected by defense or whatever. Because I hate the fact that shield feels practically useless and it's not worth upgrading. Theseus is... Oh, okay, so it does go 1, 2, 3, 4 for each of the boss extreme measures. Let's go back to Albion. Kind of like how Hades doesn't force you to use 64 heat. I feel like a lot of games would have one impossible achievement that is super tough. That is true. I like it when some of the achievements are hard or you have to do most of the game to do, but when it's like literally less than 1% of people are even going to have a chance at it, it seems kind of just eh. Like I remember one of the Gears of War game having one that was like kill 420,000 and something enemies, and it was like it would take 500 hours to do or something like that. The gear achievement were annoying.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
Okay, so Hangman looks cool as heck. They're electric. I think you started struggling around like 12 heat. So they're electric. They're very weak to poison. Can you talk to the guide? I'm not sure I can actually, since I'm done the main quest. I don't know if she's actually hanging out anywhere. So when it's frenzied, you have to destroy the gun in its mouth. You can remove its shoulders and core. and you can destroy its core cover and sensor. You struggle at 1 heat. You thought the traps doing 4 times damage would be easy. So they're very weak to poison. So it might make sense to actually equip Freya. Critical hit rate, crit damage, critical damage, weak point, fire rate, fire attack, and I might not have poison for this gun. Electric. Oh no, I do. You thinking mostly just use extreme weathers, the one that adds more enemies and the one that makes you sell boons? So it wasn't too bad at first. They're a lightning enemy. Where is it? Fire resist. Toxin resist. I can actually compare this. Max shield, require Clive, Chill resist. There's electric resist. Let's up my electric resist mod. Shop one being more expensive is easy too. It can get annoying if you really need to buy a heal or death defiance though. But if you have to buy a heal or death defiance, you need to just get good. Nodders. Sasha Toxic confirmed.
Hey there. What can I help you with?
Death defiance 300 gold worth. You remember the first thing you said after beating Hayes? It was like, wow, Dar, I beat it fastly, or something like that. Yeah, you're actually right about that. It's like, wow, it only took me 2 tries, or 3, or something like that, and you were like, oh, pout, pout. If I can get the code tonight, I'll have Ultimate Bunny on Sunday. Nice, nice, nice. Their abilities aren't actually stronger, right? As far as I know, they come with 1 or 2 of those extra slot symbols, as well as they're allowed to use a specific mod to them. If you need help, you can invite me. Sounds good. Oh, you can't do a private invite on it? I'll carry you if you invite you. I mean, it's a free game, so I could invite you. I'll try it once with a random group. And then if we can't do it, you're free to join. I don't have a level 100 tamer. It's only like level 85, but it still does more damage than a lot of the level 100 weapons. You don't own the game, but it's free, so you could join. You could download it, then you could join, and then you could join in for one of the hardest normal bosses in-game, and at level 1 get wrecked. The Hangman is a Colossus, which are like these big baddies from beyond the void that are coming to destroy our world. Gacha games will take all your money, so you avoid them. Fair. This isn't exactly gacha, because you don't just roll on things, but I mean... Oh, and so it's going to come out of that? That's cool. And it's using its arm gun. I wonder if it's supposed to be guarding that thing in the center. It's like one of those prank jars with peanuts that shoots out a snake. It is! And they go, lol, pranked, it's the hanged man. I was gonna say, he moves around so much. And those orbs are just slightly auto-targeting me. Only slightly. Oh, is this where we shoot the thing in his mouth? If he'd stop moving... I have to, like, get in front of him. Oh, wow. You just nuked that area? I don't think anyone else is aiming at it, and I'm not hitting it much. I was like, did he end his frenzied mode? Okay, that does do crazy damage. Facepalm. Is it a coincidence they are named after a tarot card? Probably not. Okay, well, no one's rezzing me, so that's one revive gone. Freyna, Velby, and Blair are getting a buff. I feel like this is my first time doing the fight, and yet I understand it better than the other people. Because they are not shooting the thing in its mouth. You weren't there to protect. You weren't, Donkus! Where were you? You had to try to explain to a friend the only reason you know all the tarot cards was because of a game called Binding of Isaac, and then you could be like, I'll join if you fail, sounds good. And then he'd be like, please don't look the game up, it is wild. Oh, leg spike. And if you don't break it, it seems to restore like half its health. It looks so easy to break though, because I'm doing the piddly damage I do, does a decent amount to it. And I bet he does this more than once, so this group does not seem like it's going to do well. Okay, some people are shooting it now, which is nice. Thank God its shield isn't respawning or whatever. I thought it was far enough away. Thank you for the biddy dyer! Nope, this team is a goner. Yeah, breaking them out part is pretty much a hard DPS check. I know at least let Sasha struggle for once. Let him learn the game isn't all fun and games. I mean, it's completely understandable when you're playing with randos that they might not... Like, my DPS isn't amazing, but I know I saw at least one person, the Freyna, not shooting at the mouth. Shouldn't a game be fun, Lamau? But yes, if you want to join, feel free to. Right, I'm trying to invite Dire, but they denied. No, Dire games are meant to be pain constant and evolving. Sir Hammylocks. Flip 93 Educate Toxic Heat Boy. Dire's not accepting the invite. Dire's not joining us for the invite. He literally asked for an invite and he won't join us. What's that? What's wrong with Dire? Dire, why? I know private intercept will make them slightly weaker. But still, we're doing this with a single rando. Dire's fleeing! Get him! Oh, and we have a fox. Look, 0 fox. That's your account? Fair. Dire joined us, just not in our party. I believe it. That's the new lore. I like this dude's look. Oh, and then when they get stunned, they just hang there. That's actually funny. One weak spot is able to be pulled off. Oh, I kind of want to jump at him. Oh, wow, they just got murdered. So that's what happens when they die. I didn't realize they were dead. No joke. I thought, like, Kroll carried, I believe it. Totally not the other person who's geared. Totally not. % chance of Glay, 15% chance Enzo, 6% chance of Enzo. Come on, Enzo. Of course not. Teardrop. You only did 6.7 million damage. The fight is fun with randoms because of the mechanic. Because then it's chaos. Pure and undiluted. Since we're in a party anyways, we might as well fight it one more time so I can open that other item. And then I'll go back to just fighting. This is the first fight with an action mechanic that you have to do, and it's a guaranteed wipe if you don't do it right. Oh yeah, because it never... what is it? It never stops the frenzied phase unless you break the mouth thing, right? Because before it looked like they just stayed permanently in that invincible mode until you break the mouth gun. Sokari? At this point, let's do Hard Executioner. I mean, if you want to, I will, but I'm not sure if I can. If all the Colossi unlocked after, what is it called? If all the hard things unlocked after killing Hangman for the first time, then I'm game, though I'm low level for it, I'm sure. Did I tell you? the emoji skin saying let me go? No, you did not. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It's complicated, but it relates to the cube in the center. Picking the cube up stops the boss from doing its insta-kill the entire squad attack, but enrages it until you put the cube back. Okay. I wondered what that thing in the center was. You loved it. They do sing Let It Go. It just flails around like a fish out of water. Nope, the super common stuff, which is fine. From Frozen, yeah, but it let me go. Someone needs to pick up the cube to stop it from doing the full party wipe move, and then everybody else needs to break the mouth part to stop it from doing the insta-kill move. Then you put the cube back until it's about to do it again. Okay, that's cool. What is the resistance and damage type to the Executioner that Crow wanted to do?
I am analyzing.
I'm way too low level for it. Oh no, I can't do it. Or do I just need to hand in the quest? Talk to the Descendants instructor. There are tubes that fill up with red liquid on the thing in the very center where they're full, then it does the insta-kill move. I was extremely impressed, blah blah blah. You can change the module socket type with a crystallization catalyst. Okay, Executioner is only the first one. They're very weak to poison, and they're electric, so they're just like the Hanged Man was. Is that Glay? I feel like it is.
The space-time fabric of the void is extremely illogical.
I'm clicking it whether you're ready or not. That is a 30% chance of Kyle Stabilizer, 6% of Ultimate Glay. So the hard enemies take the ultimate amorphous material to make. You can't just do the regular ones on them. I think that's the Devourer. They've got big metal jaws. Don't die, Sasha. No promises. I'll hide if I need to, because I'm a lobby. I like jumping up onto these things. Oh, of course, and then it moves behind the rock. Why does Lobby sound like a horror version of him? Oh, I think it sounds fine. I'm just a low-level bee. Straight up low bee. Oh, and then he teleports us close to him. I'm not sure what white means on the arm piece. If it's about basically meaning like about to turn yellow. was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that almost like stuns him for a bit while he just tries to throw you around. Ooh, almost died to it. Troll would have been sad. Now I died to the AoE after. Thank you, Zoe, though you can't hear this. With all the blue glare on him, it's hard to tell where it is at times. Okay, I need to get ammo. You only have enough time to use all the ammo if you do it like as soon as you cast the ability. Okay, I only have the one item. 6% chance for Ultimate Glaive, 32% chance for Kyle Stabilizer. I'm mainly concerned about the Descendants. Hey, the Kyle Stabilizer. Sad. Only did 15 mil. Crow's trying their best to carry.
I am analyzing the void.
I'm just looking at the stuff that they have. Yeah, I have no items from the Dead Bride, so I feel like no use doing that, even if it unlocks more stuff, especially when I'm so low. I'll hop out of group for now, because I'm probably just going to do random stuff. On that note, I can check any of the amorphous material I have in normal mode. I think I did most of it. Oh, the Line of Blooming does do more than my Tamer. Only 6k more, despite being level 100, but still. Never! I'll put up after this boss. Victory! I assume the higher level stuff gets turned into better or a larger amount of resources. Now or never. Okay, never, I guess. Okay, Viessa, I think that's the ice girl. Where's VTube Studio? These are the cute hands you wanted, right? Right? You want a piece of me, Dyer? Is that how it is? Is that how it is, punk? I see how it is. Pow, 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 pow. Those are fighting hands? Yes! Cute cat fighting hands. All hands are cat hands when it's me. Stupid thing wants to connect to my hair. And then the garbage can is in the bottom right corner for destroying stuff. Yes, as a must-have for Void Shard Farm. Greg, Googly Movie Session, we need to do Hard Pyromaniac. Well, then I'm going to have to get level up my gear. Okay, I have nothing for them. One item for them. Just break open this amorphous material. It's not known why the Colossi are infiltrating Ingress from Copa, because they want to kill us. Do they need any other reason than that? Flame on! Dome Valby is your life, man. Does the maid outfit transfer from Valby to Ultimate Valby? Or are they considered different descendants? Yes? Okay, thank God. I was going to say that's so stupid if not. Low-level victory! Victory screech! Woo! Good old SpongeBob. Pretty soon I'll run out of room. I'm just checking all my low-level amorphous material. Stone carcass? They look like a Sentai Ranger to me. Okay, no, so I broke open all that stuff. Delete the all non-level 100 stuff. This is stuff we got from fighting Hangman, I'm pretty sure. $700 defense, max energy, HP recovery, consumable drop rate, and max HP instead of defense. It's also part of a set, so I feel like I should hold on to it or use it. Max HP, electric resistance, MP, XP, firearm proficiency, Clive. So I'm mainly just holding on to that for the resistance. That has toxin resistance. A ton more defense. Toxin resistance is more, and max shield. Ton of max shield, not worth it. Less defense and stuff. Same defense, equipment drop rate, and item acquisition. Meh, just destroy it all. Is that a specific legendary gun for the legendary ones? I feel like it is. I might just put them in storage for now, since you can hold a ton of items in storage. I want to look over at the tooltip stuff. Is it only the big missions that have the chance of amorphous material, I feel like? Looks like it. Okay, so only the one there. Magister Lab. Or no, not that one. Fallen Theater Volgic Strategic Outpost. And it has the chance for the material. You need to hold that gun in hand for it to give it a 160% boost. Oh, it has to be in hand, not just equipped to one of your 3 slots? I thought it just had to be equipped. Okay, that's the outpost. Did they just finish it? It looks like they just finished it, so then I can't do it. Yeah, so it seems like only the outposts give the amorphous material. The difference in the text is weapon equipped versus weapon mounted. Mounted means in your hand. Okay. This respawned very fast. Okay, so this is one of the ones for the Enzo stuff. So if I farm that one repeatedly... Wait, I can just teleport there. I didn't notice it. It doesn't seem anyone else is farming it. So I'll have to try soloing it on hard, which might not be a good idea. At least not with this character. I can always switch back to Ajax, though. Like I said, I'm not concerned about dying a couple times. Oh, we got the amorphous material. Although it's still only like a 6% chance for the good stuff, so then you have to do it repeatedly. I was going to say, does it say the timer for how long it takes to respawn? Successful infiltration has a 5 to 25% chance for that, and a 5.5 to 3.5% chance for the Forma. Oh, did they teleport away? Okay, that's not even hurting it, seems like. Maybe it wasn't loaded in enough already. Sashek 10 boop to you too, Kroll. Oh, I should have done the thing that gives more time. I was going to say, as long as I kill that, that'll spawn the elite. And I assume that will give me more time. Yep. Luna's first outfit is a swimsuit. Interesting. Void pattern is tedious because you need to farm void shards to open them. Oh, did I actually fail? Low bikini top and shorts for bottoms. Yeah, it looked like I failed that because I died too much. I will have to switch characters then for hard mode. I'm generally surprised they would actually go for the shorts, just because this game has the ultimate bunny skin, so you'd think they were banking on sex appeal. But then again, maybe they thought that's less likely to be moderated by censors. And there's no way to, like, crouch. gonna say break that thing and I at least get the boss to spawn. I'm not sure if the enemies will stop spawning eventually. I was gonna say, as long as they stay behind the shield. Okay, that did not look like it gave at that time. You heading to bed now. Have a wonderful rest of your stream, Sasha. Good night, Saimeki. Thank you for lurking. Hope you have yourself a great rest. Oh, I didn't even use my launcher. Relentless Colossi. There's no reward available for it, it's just saying to do it 10 times. Dead Bride gives money in that. Ultimate gives nothing. Divine Punishment gives Firing Fiesta. I wonder if that's specifically for that ult. Mm. 244 probably will go to bed pretty soon. I was gonna say, that's a yellow item, I want to pick it up right away. Fire spitter! It's mainly doing that to AoE the other people, me leaving the store like, zone! Okay, it does look like if you keep up with the mobs, they spawn as trickle. It's only a 25% chance to get that one item. I wonder if you successfully infiltrate the outpost and like kill the people while cloaked or whatever, do you not have to fight the boss then? Do you just have to destroy the 5 things? I should Google that. Oh, it does spawn the boss. I was like, because they talk about using that cloak girl to successfully infiltrate the place. But then the boss spawns anyways, which just seems weird. Or is it just that you hack those 3 things? Because I saw the icon for interacting with them. This punch is really strong. It just has that long cooldown. Oh, not this time either. Oh, battlesuit melting rounds? Don't know what that is, but it said it's a rare. Let's see if anyone's doing this one to make it easier, if there's other people farming. It does look like one person's up there. Oh wow, they are killing them instantly. I'm glad I came here instead. Okay, again, it's a 25% chance for this stuff. It looks like they're doing a picture thing with their fingers. Trying to photobomb it. Nope. Oh, nope, there we go. It just takes a second or two for it to pop up. Oh, big stretch.
You're next. Back away.
Charge up my abilities.
Let me tell you how I managed to come back.
Enhanced max reflection damage rate. I didn't know it reflected damage. Enhanced skill enhances reflection damage, max reflection damage. Leap enhancement, which gives shield. Damage to enemies. Enhanced base range and damage. Enhanced grants the barrier enhancement effect to allies. Oh, and we have another person here? Or no, that's the same person, I just didn't notice. Payout! We got the payout! Ooh, 2 amorphous materials in a... Am I a lucky kitty? Their head is like craned off to the side. Okay, I am getting level 100 stuff, even if not many. I wonder if that's what it looks like when they're using one of their skills. Like you hold it, and then that's where you're putting the item down. I'll protect you. It's kind of cool that it kind of looks like stars, but it's not supposed to be. I like how, unlike Freyna, Valby can go around and put their poison water all over, whereas Freyna just drops it in 1 or 2 spots. Nope, just a reactor this time. They joined the mission, they left the mission, they joined the mission, they left the mission. Trying to see what other things the amorphous material gives. Since they always seem to have like 2 chances of 38, and then a 6%, and then a 3%. Don't leave me! Money. Oh, it's Kuiper. We'll probably end up raiding into Shorshu in a little bit. Vumu's on, but they have over 100 people, so I feel like I'd rather raid someone with more like my amount of people. Okay, that looks like it was just a reactor again. %30 chance of edging shot, 30% fire, 50% chance of a reactor, 50% chance of a gun, another reactor. The Forma just increases the chance of getting the good stuff from that for 1 time from that amorphous material. I got a single one of the Forma and I used it on one of the low-level amorphous stuff and I kind of regret it, but it increased the chance of getting the ultimate part from 3% to 6%. Halloween! I feel like those hands should be moved over a little. Naughties. Oh, it teleported me in? Question mark? Is someone else doing it? Or what the heck just happened? Super cute, I'm glad to hear it. Did, like, that instance literally just kick us out? It was like, nah, you farmed this too much. Oh, that's a rare bug. I like the emotes. Hey, another. We've gotten like 4 of them now. I'm not sure if that's the one that had like a 6% chance to drop from it. Hydrate will do. Hi, Diana. I hope you're doing well. And I see people post on Reddit, never experienced it yourself. But now you've seen it firsthand. Darn it, sorry, Diana was too important. I had to shout them out instantly. If I saw you say something within like the last 30 seconds, then I'd probably be like, Sears right there, I'll let them do it. But if I haven't seen you say something within the last 2 seconds, I'm like, I gotta do it. Diana can't wait. She's so impatient. She's gonna be like, where's my shout out, Sasha? What the heck? You don't care about me. Oh my god. Panic at the cat-shaped disco. I don't see a Diane yet. They redeemed Hydrate. Why is the disco cat-shaped? Because everything has to be cat-shaped when you're a cat VTuber. It's literally the law. Gun called immediate execution. I think you're losing it, Sasha. I might be, but that implies I ever had it in the first place. Also, I can technically pull up Mix It Up, and then it says Diana's there, and I can literally see how many hundreds of hours she's watched my stream. Cringe! I'm kidding. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Imagine if I just came up to that polar bear. They'd never know. It's not like they can see behind themselves in a game with third-person view. Just trying to get a bunch of these amorphous material while this person's here and making it easy. The more I get, the more chance I have of getting that part for the character.
Okay.
I want uppies. Aww. Deep bow. Very respectful. High five other people can get involved with. Salute. The heart. Thumbs up. wish it would actually show you what it looks like. F1. There you go. I feel like sit emote could be worth having on. Get it before it hits the ground. No, we only literally got the one item from it. That's fine. Oh, Rumu must have just raided into ACO, which is good, because I am ending soon. Actually, it is 3 AM, so maybe I will end it right now. I can still farm this while I do my Genshin dailies and stuff. But I'm going to end here, and we're going to raid into Shorshu. Thank you to everybody coming out and hanging with me. Maybe I'll play Paladins tomorrow, maybe I'll start a different game, maybe I'll just do whatever the heck I want, like I do every night. Thank you to all for coming and vibing with me, despite me just grinding stuff in this game. Probably not that exciting, but I still enjoy getting to talk to all of you. Remember to have yourselves a nice night, copy the raid message, and go say hi to Shorshu. It is a sure thing for Shorshu. Hold on, is this person like getting attacked? Oh god, the game. Hold on. Bless my luck. I'm blessing your luck. We'll raid out when it auto raids or when I finish this. Because I want to be able to tab over and do it precisely. Or to do it as soon as we go in. Thanks for the stream. Hope you have a great rest of the night. Thank you. It's actually cooled down a little bit, which is nice. Oh, no amorphous material. Your luck failed me. No, maybe that means I'm gonna be lucky. Maybe I stole your luck. Can you imagine? Anyways, go say hi to Shorshu. Thank you. I hope you all have a great night. Remember to take care of yourselves. Peace out. Goodbye. And goodbye.